Spikes here. Welcome back to Let's Play Rift Episode 2. Today we're going to be doing a little bit of action in the starter zone. Going to be going through some early questing, get some skills, and get some more information on the soul tree. Pretty much just picking up where we left off in the last video. And if you haven't seen the last video, just follow the link down here somewhere. Take you to the first video. Definitely check that out. It's an awesome video. It shows you sort of the character creation, goes through some of the roles and purposes that you're going to be able to pick out in the game, some presets that'll make it easier for you, and a bit of an intro movie there with the Mythosians as well, or the Guardians rather. So go check that out if you haven't seen it. If you have, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy this one. Okay, so we've already accepted a quest from this lady over here, and it was just to kill a bunch of these guys over here just up on this hill. So we've turned that in, and we just leveled up. So I'm going to show you a little bit more about the soul system here, how this works. Essentially what happens when you click this button when you level up, if you did select the preset, it does automatically fill all of the points for you in the respective trees that the preset was designed for. So if you click that, it should bring this interface up here, and it'll automatically fill everything. The second way to do that is, if you want to do it manually and sort of see what points you're spending, you can just hit the letter N to bring up your soul tree system here, and then there will be these little floating arrows above each box, and I'll show you that what I mean when we level up again. Basically there's little arrows above each box corresponding to which skill they want you to level up next. So as I mentioned in the first video, you've got the branches up here, and we've got the roots down here. So far we're playing mostly as the Inquisitor. So the first ability we were able to unlock in the branches here, it's Jesus, how do I even read that? Castigation. We're at 2 out of 5 rank on that, and it says reduce the cast time and mana cost of your Bolt of Judgment and Bolt of Retribution by 10%. Too bad. So that's a nice passive that we get to enjoy. There's the Bolt of Judgment there. We've got it number 1. We've got Vex on number 2. And increases critical hit chance when damaging abilities. Okay, so that looks like a self-buff, so we're going to take that. You can actually literally drag everything right from the soul tree onto your bars, which I really like. I've not seen any other MMO do this. Correct me if I'm wrong, but definitely WoW didn't do that, which is, you have to go in the spell book, and then you got to look through all this stuff and try to find everything. By the time you get to like level 40, 50, 60, your spellbook is just filled with crap, and if you haven't played for a little while or whatever, you're just coming back after some hiatus, you don't want to be dealing with that. So it's nice to just get in the soul tree here, put in your points, and immediately see what you've unlocked and drag that onto your bar. So anyway, enough of that. So we're gonna go down and we're gonna do the rest of this quest. Sorry, this is a little choppy. I'm not quite sure why it's this choppy. I'm playing on the medium level in my graphics settings. It's still very choppy. I think we gotta kill some of these guys. Let's kill some of them. I've heard that Fraps is notorious. For these kinds of problems with frame rates. My system's pretty good. I'm running a dual GTX 570 superclocked setup in SLI. There we go. Just loot that. So I should be getting better frame rates while recording, but I don't know. I might have to make. Oh, this guy's not too happy that I'm taking his sword. I may have to make videos at maybe half the size until I figure out what's going on. I think I'm going to continue to do this one in 1080p, and then we'll go from there. It should still look pretty good. Honestly, I would not care too much if the text doesn't show up perfectly for you guys or whatever. I can always read whatever's on the screen, just so long as the video is smooth. If you guys prefer just super high def and everything being clear, and losing a little bit of frame rate to that, then just let me know, and I'll just keep making videos in 1080p for you. Kill this guy. We're gonna vex him here, and there we go. And we've got 4 out of 4. So now we're gonna go down and turn in this quest, and we're gonna turn our self buff on. It's gonna increase our crit a little bit with our abilities. That's just pretty nice. 5%. Can't go wrong with that. And let's see here. I'll run past all these guys here. So what I think I'll do is, in between the quests, I think I'm going to sort of skip through the magic of internet video Just skip through, you know, the boring parts, me running back and all that, right up until handing in the quest to save us a little bit of time. You know, not everybody's got a ton of time to watch endless streams of video. Okay, so here we go. We just leveled up, and then we've got this little thing here. Let's accept the quest first.
Our faith gives us the strength.
And I'll show you exactly what I mean by those little arrows. So we go back into the soul tree system here. You can see there's a little arrow there indicating this is where the preset wants us to go next. So we're going to click on that, and then we're going to click on this. So this one gives us 1% extra damage. It's not too bad. We go ahead and click save. We can get rid of this, and we'll just move on to the next quest. Okay, so we got to kill some of these guys here and pick up something that they're holding. I gotta be honest, you know, as with any MMO, the first few quests here and there, they're gonna be pretty monotonous. It's gonna be like, go over here, kill this guy, loot this, bring it back to me, and that's just the way it is, guys. I mean, you really can only get so creative this early in the game, and I gotta say, Rift is doing a pretty good job of that. We don't want to pick up any of this junk, and just as I say that, I pick up the junk. Look at that. I'll just throw that out. But Rift's pretty creative. Once you get into sort of the next zone, and I'll show you what I mean by that a little bit later, you'll get to see, you know, you get to start participating in zone events and rifts, which definitely makes, you know, leveling a lot easier, and definitely a lot less monotonous. So 3 out of 5, we got 2 more here. We're gonna kill this guy. But I've been doing a little bit of reading, and I heard that clerics are quite good. They're pretty powerful, especially at early levels. Not exactly the reason I'm playing it. You know, I've played pretty much every other class, if you want to call it that. And we gotta kill one more guy. Where is he? There's one there. Perfect. So I really wanted to check out the cleric, and beyond that, I just heard clerics are just incredibly popular right now. So why not? Okay, let's loot this guy. Come back here real quick and turn in this quest. Oh, nope, that's over here. Okay, so we're gonna meet our friend here. We're gonna accept the, turn in the quest, accept another one. And we're gonna come on over here. And we're gonna go to this little thing over here, pray at this altar or whatever it is. And there's gonna be a guy trying to kill us. Obviously, he doesn't like people praying here. Well, that's not very nice. See, that's what you get. Alright, that's done. Oh, and we got... Okay, thanks. Awesome. I'm gonna go over here, and we're gonna use the item we just got. We're gonna donkey punch these guys. There we go. That's 1 out of 3. I want to finish this up, and we'll pick it up right up. Pick it right up right when we get to turn in the quest. We'll see you guys in a couple minutes here. Alright, we're all good here. We're going to turn in the quest. We'll level up again. Jeez, we're leveling up pretty quick. I guess it's because we've got these passive XP bonuses. I'm not sure if you guys saw that earlier on. But anyway, yeah, let's accept this. We'll just hit this button, and oh. So this is what happens when you just click the button and automatically spend points based on where your presets are. You eventually start to unlock the roots. I'll show you what I mean. We just unlocked this right here. Bolt of Depravity. It's a 30-meter range, rank 1, 30 mana, 3-second cast, and it deals 105 to 116 damage. I think we're going to want to start off with that, so we'll put that here in number 1 spot. Just like that. Seems like a good thing to start out with. So when you do automatically accept the points, basically it spends wherever it feels that it needs to spend based on the preset, excuse me, and then it'll automatically give you skills that you can drag onto your hotbar. All right, let's continue. Kill some guys over here. Holy cow, that takes a long time to cast. It does a lot of damage though. Kill this one a little bit faster. There we go. Pick up some stuff here. And we'll fast forward a little bit until we are able to turn in this quest. Alright, so we just arrived at the base camp here. We're going to talk to this guy. Get another quest.
We will redeem Telara.
And we're going to kill some baddies out here now. Looks like that's one of them. I like this area because, you know, there's not too many starter quests, and the starter quests that you have to go through, they're not too bad. You know, they're, again, a little bit monotonous, but they're not too bad in comparison to some quests I've seen in the past in other MMOs. They're alright. Okay, there we go. 2 out of 2 of those. We're gonna go kill ourselves some sorcerers. And fortunately, time spent here doesn't feel like an eternity. There's probably about 4 or 5 quests that you do here as soon as you hit the base camp, and then you're able to sort of move on. And you do one little mini rift, which you can already see there in the distance. We'll get to do that in a few minutes. And then we move on to Mythosia, which is our starting zone. Or I'm sorry, we're in Mythosia. We're going to be moving on to sort of like the secondary starting zone. My god, I can't remember what it's called. I don't think we need to kill this guy, or do we? Yep, we need to kill some soldiers. Okay, he's dead. And one more sorcerer, if we can find one here somewhere. And there we go. There he is. So once you finish the rift here, all the quests and everything, they get sent over to the next zone. And that's sort of where like your main town is. There's a bunch of little villages and stuff on the way. And let's use the Mythosian Roar here. If I even can. There we go. That'll help you get around a little bit, especially in the early going. If you don't have a mount or anything like that, I would definitely recommend going with the Mythosian because you get the Roar ability. Gives you a little bit more mobility, which is good. Okay, let's accept this quest. Let's level up automatically here. Speeds things up a little bit. What are we gonna do? Oh yeah, we gotta go back here. We gotta pray to this little thing here. And I think we've only got about 3 or 4 more quests ahead of us before we can get out of here. Very cool. Alright, it's gonna send us across the map. And we're gonna go and battle it out with this mean looking dude over here. Activate this. He's obviously not gonna be too happy. Alright buddy, take it easy. Okay. So he's dead. Now we got this guy over here that obviously is a little bit less happy than the first guy was to see us. Fortunately we had a little bit of help. Whew. Gets stunned there. Well, I guess he's not ready to take a knee quite yet. It's nice we get some help from another adventurer here. So let's run and turn this quest in and keep moving.
I am but a messenger. You
Accept that
are
one.
the instrument of fate.
Beautiful. Looks like all hell is breaking loose over there. Okay, I'm gonna talk to this guy again. If I'm not mistaken, we gotta go out and get a horse now. Once you, yep, get a horse. So we're gonna run all the way across. So I'm gonna skip forward another little bit here, save a little bit of time, and back in a bit. Alright, so we finally found this guy guarding the horse, and I guess we gotta take him out. He's probably not gonna be too happy about us taking his horse from him, so. Dead people can't say no. There we go. And we're gonna target the horse and ride him all the way back to base camp. That's actually a pretty nice horse. So yeah, like I was saying in the first video, I've been playing this game for about a month or 2 now. I did play it a little bit earlier. Well, a little bit earlier. I guess it's more of a perspective thing. That was when the game was first released. There we go, we get to level up again. Okay, let's spend some points.
We are united in our faith.
And I guess we gotta get up on the horse. Yeah, you know, I've played this game when it was first released, and it was really great. I like the fact, you know, I'll be honest, like I like games that you pay for every month, but that there are no restrictions. You pretty much get everything up front. Well, not really up front, but you know what I'm saying. You have no restrictions as to what gear you can have or where you can go. Apparently, this is not the case. These guys just got wasted. Apparently, it's not the case with Rift. You know, the whole thing, their whole tagline about it is, you know, there's no secrets, there's no restrictions, which really I haven't seen any. Like I said, there's no pay-to-win sort of model here. You can get a little bit of gear, helps you a little bit in PvE, but not really in PvP, where a lot of people really sort of get anal about it, which I can understand. You know, you don't want a guy coming in and paying 20, 30 bucks and he's got the upper hand or a leg up on the next guy who's just trying to play the game for free. So, you know, Tryon Worlds definitely... This guy looks pissed, eh? Tryon Worlds definitely did a good job with that. I'm pretty happy about it. It's mostly just cosmetic stuff that you can buy. Okay, so we're going to take these guys out here. So this is the rifts, guys. This is what I'm talking about. These big, huge things come out of the sky, tentacles and everything. It's like those Japanese mangas you always see. But it's awesome. You know, if you guys have ever played like Warhammer, it's sort of took inspiration from that a little bit. You know, it's big, huge public events. People love to get into it. The more people participate, the tougher it gets, and it's, you know, there's great rewards. The more you participate, the more you get. It's really good. It's a nice emphasis. Aside from, you know, here, accept this quest. Now find 40 people to do it with.
Guardian of the Vigil, your sacrifice has
Watch a quick
saved
video here.
Laura from destruction. But the world is still in peril. See now, through prophetic eyes. The brood stirs. The ward falls. And Utopia is undone. Mark well this prophecy of the rifts. We have chosen you as an instrument to prevent the coming apocalypse. Go with the grace of the Vigil.
Okay, so another little movie there, just to give you a little backdrop on the story and why you're here and who you're here to save, which is practically everybody. And that's gonna pretty much do it here. We're gonna accept this quest, turn this in. Oh no, looks like we've got to pick something. We'll take a mace, why not? Alright, perfect. And then we're gonna go accept. Really sorry about the frame rate loss here, guys, but like I said, something going on with Fraps. Okay, so to give you a little bit more in-depth knowledge about the Sol system, I'm actually gonna let this video play and you guys will be able to check out sort of what the Sol system is about in slightly more detail. So check it out.
In this brief tutorial video, we are going to highlight the basic features of the Soul Tree. The Soul Tree is a unique and powerful feature that customizes your hero to fit your playstyle. The upper section of the Soul Tree is the branches. Each soul point spent in the branches increases the effectiveness of your hero. The lower section of the Soul Tree is the roots. This section shows what abilities can be unlocked as you invest in a soul. The mid section of the Soul Tree holds the soul slots. This section shows which souls are equipped. Spending points is easy if you are using a pre-made purpose. Just click the Spend All button. You can access the Soul Tree at any time by pressing the N key or selecting Soul Tree from the player menu in the lower left-hand corner.
Pretty sweet. So now you see what I'm talking about. I wasn't really able to show you how everything just kind of lights up as you spend the points automatically, and that's why I wanted to show you that video. Otherwise I would have just cut it out, but you know, by all means you could skip through it too. So we're gonna go and talk to her again.
Ascended.
And you're gonna get this quest here. So you'll notice this is a little bit of a different background in here, and the golden background quests here that you get are usually story quests. So they usually have some significance on telling a little bit of the story, giving you a little bit more backdrop as to what's going on and why you're here, or just sort of like a side quest, but something still pertaining to the main story. So we're gonna accept this. Basically, we just have to speak with a couple of people here.
Remember the prophecy.
And I'm gonna keep moving here. So these little speech bubbles here, obviously, you can tell that they want you to speak with them.
Good to see
so we're
you.
gonna click on that.
Journey
Yep.
well.
Perfect. And we're gonna move over. The next guy should be here somewhere. There he is.
Hello.
Let's just talk to him quickly.
Best of luck.
Alright, buddy, perfect. Okay. So we're gonna go up to Divine Landing here, just a little bit up the hill. you can start killing some creatures here. In fact, I'm going to show you one nice thing that they've implemented. This guy just spawned. We're going to start killing him. I believe they call it Rampage or Carnage or something like that. You'll see what I mean in a second. There we go. So you see when I killed that guy, we got a quest accepted right away here. And this is called Carnage. Off-World Woes. So Carnage quests are the kind of like, you know, you don't have to go and accept them from anywhere. There's no set person. This guy dropped some cloth. We'll take this. There's no set NPC that gives those quests. But let's say you're exploring and, you know, you're doing other quests and stuff throughout the world and you find some stuff and you just start killing it. The nice thing is it's not just a straight up grind like it is in a lot of MMOs. You basically get these quests automatically for killing these guys, and once you complete a certain amount, you can actually automatically turn in the quest and you've got some extra experience gain and some reputation gain as well, which I believe they call something else here. I can't remember. It's definitely a different name, but it serves the same thing as reputation. It's, you know, you're well known by certain factions, and they're usually willing to open up to you afterwards and sell you better gear and pretty much just be nicer to you. Now he just resisted. That's kind of weird. Okay, he's not bugging out. He just resisted. And we've got some other players here running around doing their thing. Let's finish this quest off here. Kill a couple of these guys. Okay, so this should be the last guy that we need in this area. Nice. Spend another point. Let's see what the soul tree is looking like so far. Not too bad. So we've got some points spent in Pursuit of Truth, which is pushback suffered when damaged while casting damaging spells by 100% increases the range of damaging spells by 5 meters. That's pretty cool. Definitely helps us. So before we turn in the quest up here, we're also going to go over here. And as you might be able to see, you know what, let's see if we can just do this. Let's check out the map, see where it wants us to go here to kill the Embers. Be here somewhere. There we go. So Embers are over here. You just want to right click to set your waypoint, and then your waypoint will just be at the edge of your map there. You can follow that very easily. Let's do that real quick, and once we're done that, killing the Embers, we're going to come back and we're going to turn in the quest, get some new ones. Okay, so while I was talking about before, about, you know, when you just randomly encounter stuff and you start doing quests out of nowhere, this is another one of those kinds of quests where stuff will just be randomly in front of you as you're going through, you know, doing other stuff that you're already doing for other quests or whatever, and you click on it, it's another quest. So it says here, recover the relic of, I'm not even going to try to read that, but basically it wants us to recover a bunch of relics. So you can choose to accept or decline. For now we're going to decline it, but there apparently are other relics like this around here, and this quest wants you to gather some. So we're going to start killing some Embers, which are these guys over here. And we only need 8 of those. So, resisted. Okay, so we just killed the last guy. We've got a quest complete, and you're probably thinking, okay, where am I going to go now to turn this quest in? More traveling. Well, the great thing is you don't have to go anywhere. This little triangle just sort of pops up here. You just click on that, and you click on finish. That's it. Seriously, that's it. That's awesome, isn't it? So the world is full of quests like that. You can just go around and do your quests and not have to worry too much about getting quests from NPCs. Although there are a large amount of quests that you do get from NPCs as well. But it's nice that, you know, when you just want to go on a rampage and just kill random stuff, that you're able to get some of these quests that add a little bit to the XP that you're going to get by the time you're done killing stuff. So definitely a great idea. We're going to hand in the quest here, and we're going to pick up another quest and keep going. This one wants us to throw a spear of light at the Spectre of Mailforge. Alright. That sounds easy enough. Throw a spear. Everybody can do that. So, looks like we've got some mail. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Okay, we've got a title. A couple of other things. Many of these things are actually things that I've gotten as part of the collector's edition back when the game was released, such as the money bags here. We've got a little pet. We've got a mount. So the mounts will show up in your character sheet there if you just press C. Go over to mounts, and just like anything else in the game, you can just sort of pick up and drag and put it wherever you like, and then you've got yourself a cool little mount. Very nice. And then we're gonna accept this as well, get our title. We're gonna put on some better clothes here because the ones we're wearing kind of suck right now. We've been battling with the gray items for a little while, so we'll do a little bit more damage this way. What do we got here? 3.1 damage per second. And it's better than our totem. We've got a two-handed hammer as well we can use. Let's try that. Let's try two-handed hammer. And we'll equip our bags as well, which we didn't do before. Perfect. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, here we are. This is the guy we gotta throw a spear at. Whoa! Where did he come from? Straight up attack on sight here, apparently. There we go. And we'll be tossing that spear. That's probably an epic fail, but that was good enough. Let's get back up on the mount and we'll go turn the quest in. Okay, so we're here turning in this quest, and you'll notice that besides the average choice of items here, we've also got an additional reward, which is basically an ability called Planar Lure. So this is something that you're going to be using, and I mean, these rewards in general are going to be rewards that you'll probably be able to have and you be able to use for the rest of the game. And in fact, things that you're going to have. For example, the Planar Lure, it opens up tears, which are these little blue things. Let me see if I can even find one on the map for you. Okay, no tears yet. They're probably not going to show up yet because we're still pretty low level. But you get these sort of little vertical blue and white sort of things. It looks like a tear in space. And what you do is you walk up to them and you use your Planar Lure, and what that does is it sort of lures all the enemies that are hiding there out, opens up the rift, and then you can take it on. There's a lot of rifts you can do by yourself, but the really fun ones are the ones you really got to do with your friends, your guild mates or something like that. So we're gonna hit the staff here and we're gonna accept. And you know, in true Rift fashion here, as you see, anytime you get an ability or a spell, it just comes up here. Very convenient. I'm gonna just drag that over to our bar. We're not going to be using it anytime soon, but it's nice to have. And then we're going to accept this quest here.
I will face my destiny like a true son of Mathos.
Okay. And now I'm going to see if we can finish a few more quests just for some easy experience.
Good to see.
Talk to this guy. This is another one. It's not necessarily a story quest, but we get something called Soul Recall. If anyone has ever heard of a Hearthstone inside of World of Warcraft, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It just brings you back to a set location, and there's usually some cooldown associated with that, so we'll accept that. And we'll click on this, accept, yes, we'll get the Soul Recall, and we'll put that there. Okay, and we gotta speak to somebody in the Argent Glade. And let's say, bind our soul.
Let us trade again someday.
Oh. Already bound to this location. Okay, perfect. Let's see if we can pick up some more quests. Inspire guards. Okay, sure, why not? And then here we'll pick this up as well.
Best of luck.
So these guys with this little logo above their heads, they're usually like a daily quest. In this case, it's just to kill some rift creatures that are coming out of the rifts. So we'll just accept that. We probably won't turn that in until a little bit later, when we actually get a chance to do the rifts. And when you notice on the right hand side here, we've got all of our quests that we're currently running, and on the map you'll have corresponding little circles and stuff here. It tells you pretty much where to go to do the things that you need to do for your quests, and everything that you can do pretty much on the mini map you can also do on your main map, and that includes, you know, set waypoints like this, and really not much of a difference here. The only thing is that the main map is obviously a lot larger. You can zoom out a lot more. There you can see pretty much all of Telara. And to give you an idea, this is Sanctum. We're probably going to not reach Sanctum quite yet in this video, but maybe in the next video or even the video afterwards. And this is the main city sort of for the Guardians. And then we've got Iridian, which is down here, and that's sort of the main city for the Defiance. And Silverwood, which is the name I was looking for earlier in the video. Silverwood is the starting area for the Guardians, and Free March for the Defiance, level 6 to 20. So as you can see, it's usually around level 6 you get out of that initial starter area. Although there are some bonuses that you can get to experience and stuff, which will usually bump you up to a little bit higher than that. Okay. So let's keep doing quests here. I'm going to inspire some guards. Once you start hitting level 10, which is... well, it doesn't take too long, but it definitely gets a lot better. There's a lot more things open to you. There's instant adventure, which we'll go over. There's PvP, which we'll go over. The Warfronts, especially at early levels, are just stupid amounts of fun. And you know, if you're good, you'll do well. If you're not so good, you'll still have fun. And you'll see what I mean. Like I said, we're going to show it off in another video afterwards. This one's only going to take us roughly up to level 8 or 9. And okay, there we go. We're done that. Now let's turn this in.
Ah, good to see you.
And we'll get another potion here.
Find your greatness.
And we'll be off to Argent Glade because we don't really have any other quests. This is another one of those things I was talking about here. Just some quests you can pick up, but we're not really going to do that one. Let me show you something before we leave as well here. We got something called healers in the game.
A traveler.
And healers are typically marked by the little cross sign that you see right here. So what happens is every time you die, you lose some soul vitality, as they call it. And when your soul vitality gets down to 0, it goes down in increments of 10%. When it gets down to 0, you're basically starting to lose some of your core stats, which is going to make you weaker. In order to avoid that, you have to go to a healer, and you have to just heal yourself up. In this case, it's not going to cost us anything, but in later levels, it's going to start getting higher and higher in terms of cost. And it also affects, you know, the cost as to how low your soul vitality is. So click OK. Looks like our soul vitality is pretty good. We haven't died yet, so let's move on to Argent Glade. Okay, so we've stopped about halfway to Argent Glade here. There's just a little town, and besides having a quest to turn in here, I wanted to show you something else. These are called Ward Stones, and essentially what happens is once in a while there's these huge zone events that happen. They call them invasions. So a bunch of rifts open up, and out of those rifts come a bunch of unpleasant creatures, and they start attacking the towns. Now, I'm not exactly sure what happens when the ward stone is destroyed or severely damaged, but the idea here is not to let that happen. So eventually you're going to be able to get some planar charges, which you'll be able to see here on the left-hand side. It says I currently have none. You get planar charges or planar charges from closing rifts, defeating invasions, and so on. And what those allow you to do is they're the fuel for the ascended powers that you have, which you'll see more of a little bit later on. One of those powers is basically to heal the ward stones. So you can start to imagine, you know, these are all over the zone, and it falls, you know, the responsibility to keep them well healed and leveled up, sort of thing, falls on pretty much everybody in the zone. So that's sort of what fuels the teamwork and people working together, which I really like the way they did it. So let's continue to Argent Glade. Let's just turn this quest in here.
Great son, an ascended.
Oh yeah, buddy. Leather belts. Okay, collect. Oh, okay. Well, looks like we're gonna stop and do a quest here real quick.
Good luck.
There we go. Looks like we gotta fight off some wasps or something. Let's put on the leather belt. And let's check the map, see where we gotta go. Looks like right here. Here we are, we gotta get some scorched hive walls. Start attacking the hives here. Looks like we've got some help, which is good. And obviously the wasps are coming out because they don't want us to destroy their hive, but you know what? Too bad, buddy. Too bad. Looks like we got a pretty high level guy here. Level 9. And as you can see, we've got another Carnage quest. Come on over here. And we're going to pick up the hive wall. And we're going to continue, start killing stuff, because the Carnage quest is a really nice way to get a little extra experience while we're doing the stuff we came here to do in the first place. So we'll kill this here. And what time is it? 9:36. That means my buddy from work, Metal Mike, over at MetalNationRadio.com, is going to be doing his show very shortly in about 20 minutes. We got to get to level 9 pretty fast here. Great guy, check it out, MetalNationRadio.com. I listened to his show just the other day, and well, last Sunday. It was awesome. Got to listen in, to a lot of tunes that I grew up with sort of over the years, and nice change from all the crap that we hear on the radios nowadays. So yeah, Justin Bieber, eat your heart out. Okay, so we just leveled up here again. Periodically I like to go in, especially with classes that I don't know so well, and I like to actually manually assign the points, even if I'm going through preset. So let's do that now. So we're going to go into planar steady, and increases your spell power by 2%, not too bad. And we've increased our level in this particular soul tree to be able to unlock this. Sanction Heretic. Deals 80 to 80 enough damage by Sanction, dealing additional 84 life damage over 15 seconds. Okay, not too bad. 1.5 second cooldown, and it's an instant. Seems good to me. I'm going to save. Drag this over. A nice instant ability. And let's see here. Sorry, buddy. I kind of wanted to help you out here. I was busy with the souls. Let's start killing stuff over here. Alright, so we've just got one more of these guys to kill. Wow, that last move we got there is pretty good. Okay, there we go. And I don't know if we got a kill. I think we got to kill one more of these guys here. Let's see. Nope, we need the smaller one. Where is the smaller one? Alright, well, let's loot the thing here first. Perfect. And we've got to kill one more of those smaller little guys there, and we'll be done this quest. I think that's the one we're looking for. Really nice burst damage here with this cleric. I'm starting to really like this. These things die right before they even get to us. Okay, so we've got a quest complete. And turn this in. Get on the mount because it's faster. I'm going to go turn in the rest of the quest here. Okay, so I stopped along the way here because we found a rift. Somebody else attacking a rift. We're going to join the public group button on the top center there. And we're going to start attacking stuff. And you'll see what I mean by different rewards that you get once you participate in rifts and close them. It's a hell of a lot of fun, I'll be honest with you. At first it was kind of weird. It was like, oh man, this just seems a little bit excessive, but you know, once you get into it, it's a lot of fun, especially with people that you know. Start taking on these huge rifts with tons of creatures. It just becomes stupid amounts of fun. So, and you get good experience as well. I mean, doing rifts can sometimes equal to doing 2 or 3 quests, sometimes more. And sometimes you can find these absurdly large bosses that you fight inside of the rifts once you seal them. There we go. Rift sealed. You're gonna get this little thing over here. You just click on the bag, and you're able to claim your rewards, rather. All right, let's keep going. All right, so here we are, the Argent Glade. We're gonna turn in some quests. There's another ward stone there. I'll show you what I mean now that I've actually got a planar charge. Do something like that. So if this was damaged, I'd be able to heal it. There we go. And we're just gonna turn in some quests. We're gonna find out. Oh, looks like we gotta talk to this lady here.
Please come, browse at your leisure.
Okay, this is about dimensions. So I'll definitely be showing this off in another video. I don't think we have enough time to do it now. Inside your dimension. Okay, we'll accept this for now. We'll accept our key. Dimensions are sort of like private areas just for you. You're able to go in there. You're able to sort of accessorize and put stuff wherever you want. There's a bunch of dimension items. If you've ever decorated a house in, let's say, Oblivion or Skyrim, the old Elder Scrolls series of games, it'll be very similar to that. So you'll be able to have your own space. You can invite people there. You can just chill out there by yourself if you really want. And you can sort of design it to your heart's content. So we'll go over that a little bit later. We really want to hit level 9 right now. So we're going to try to get some extra XP here just by going through some of these quests.
What did you catch today?
Okay, this is just for fishing. We'll do that next time. What does he want us to do? Okay, that's not too bad. We can go do that. And where is this quest that we need to speak with? Argent Glade. Okay, so I gotta go up the road a little bit here. Turn in some quests as well. Okay, so we're gonna talk to
Greetings.
this fine young lady over here. Accept this turn in. Quest complete. Get a little bit of XP. So you guys have seen this before. If you haven't figured it out already, this is kind of like the Griffins in World of Warcraft. It's sort of like the fast travel system. Called the Porticulum, not Ports for short. Basically, you got to go and explore and find these particular mages or masters, and once you do, you're able to sort of use them to travel anywhere else. There's one of these gates. So very, very fast travel option for you if you don't want to just see the scenery and travel on your mount, or you just don't have time. You can just get in there, and for a very modest fee, able to travel very quickly across the land. Now we've got, what else we have here? We gotta go to okay, so let's see which quests we have here to do. Okay, so we've got another rift here. We could go do that. Let's see here. Okay, so we're gonna go do this quest. Gotta go get these 3 different things here. I'm gonna start by going up here. Okay, so this is the first little thing we had to check out here. It is the Tribute of Stone. So we're gonna click on that. Perfect. Now we're gonna go see the rest of them. There should be one down here, and another one down here. Oh. Where'd it go? Okay, so this is the other thing I was talking about. So we just picked up another Carnage quest, trying to kill a few guys up here, just to get to the first tribute. We're gonna head to this one, and these are the rifts, the tears that I was talking about. So you can see it's a level 7 to 8 rift. It's a minor rift, and if you have something like a planar tear ability, you're able to go there, use that, and you can lure a bunch of the monsters out. We can see another one just opened up here, level 7 to 8. And they typically open up quite a bit across all the zones here. Okay, so let's keep going. Here we are on the second tribute. It looks like a player has come before us and cleared out the camp here, which is great. And we just got one more to find now. Alright, there we go. Tribute of Wood. Let me grab this. There we go, all done. And we're gonna get on our mount. We're gonna kill this guy just for fun. Level 8. Jeez. I just got 2-shotted there. Nice. 4 out of 12. We can complete this quest later if we want. We can do it right now even. Won't take too long. Right, so we ran out of guys to kill over at the other place there where we were getting all the tributes. So we're going to talk to this guy, hand in this quest, get some leather boots maybe, level up. We're going to accept this quest, and we're actually going to finish it off here. Let's take a quick look at the soul tree again, see what we've unlocked. So it looks like it wants us to go into Planar Study, and then into Secrets of the Deep. Sounds good. Alright, so that's a little bit of a introduction to the Cleric and to the first 9 levels of play. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Next video is going to focus a little bit more on PvP, and when we become available for Instant Adventure, which is another great mode aside from the dungeons, we're going to focus on that. About halfway through the next 10 levels or so, we're going to be getting into some dungeons and taking a look at that. So we'll see if we can, squeeze all that into one video for you. If not, if the videos are getting a little bit too long, let me know. I don't mind, cutting it up a little bit and doing 10-minute videos at a time, and seeing if I can spread the content out a little bit. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Do subscribe, like, share the video. It really helps me out. Please check out the blog at sspgaming.blogspot.com. A lot of articles there, pretty much like one every day, if not more. So definitely check it out. Let me know what you think, and have a great day, guys. Stay classy. We'll see you next time.